What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. It's a lovely Wednesday, and a lot of things are happening in the Wise ecosystem. So, thanks for tuning in once again. And let's talk about Wise lending for a second. So with Wise Lending, we have launched something that is useful for everybody, whether you're in crypto, whether you're out of crypto, and that is best in class yield, basically a high yield savings accounts. And this is something that I am now using with all of my savings that are available. And it's something that you can use and that your friends and family members can use as well. If you have been following me on my streams, you know that you can see the number, this number go up every single day. So I'm currently earning something like 30 cents per day. It was $1,003.70 just at the beginning of this week. And now I'm already up to $1,004.56. And that's just from the base APY that I'm earning on USDC. I will also have a claimable extra 5% as well. So I'm really actually earning about 50 cents per day if you include in this other APY. But this doesn't get aggregated into my earnings every single day. This will be a one-time claimable thing once it's available. But this platform is so easy to use, right? What I'm showing you is on Arbitrum. We have it on Ethereum as well, but Arbitrum has got better APY. All you have to do is have your own crypto wallets and cryptocurrency in that wallet, and then you can deposit it onto the platform. How we doing, by the way? All right, we got some people in the stream. Blue Phone Booth says, getting into the TARDIS, ready to take off to the moon and other galaxies. Doctor Who. You know, my youngest brother is a huge Doctor Who fan. He's watched it for, I don't know, decades probably. But he is he's a teacher in a school, and he loves Doctor Who. Every time I go and visit him, we end up having some conversation about it. How's everybody doing, by the way? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. And you know, be happy to have let's have a conversation. How are you guys doing? What do you guys think of the markets, by the way? So we had CPI data that came out. The data was good. It was supposed to be good for the markets. We did have a dip in Bitcoin, and of course in Ethereum as well. And I remain cautious. If you guys are like wondering my stance on things, I told you yesterday that I'm not really trading. I think this is extremely dangerous time to trade because we're kind of at a pivotal point where we're not really sure if we're headed into a long bear market or if we're going to dig ourselves up on out of here. There's recession talks, all this other stuff. It's just it's good to be cautious sometimes. So I saw people on X yesterday when we were up here, and this was happening, saying things like thinking this was going to be the breakout, thinking we're going to see like $65,000 Bitcoin today, but that's not what happened. Still can happen for sure. I mean, who knows, maybe it's just a delayed response to the CPI data, but I'm still super cautious. I'm trying to protect my assets, and this is the account I use on stream. I'm not going to use my main accounts on stream. Obviously, I have more than 1,000 USDC in my savings, but all my accounts are like 80-90% USDC at this point, and then a good chunk of that is on Wiseland. When exactly will the next APY become claimable? We don't know, because this APY is coming from the Athena protocol, right? So they have got seasons, and then this is coming from the EtherFi protocol and the Eigenlayer protocol. So they're currently, in season 3 or whatever, and at the end of the season, which we don't know what the date for that is, then it'll be claimable. but what we do know is we know the actual APY that is being earned because of that. And what we're doing here is we're basically reverse engineering the price of the token, because we've already had season 1 and season 2, so we know what the price of the token is, and we're basically reverse engineering the amount that's being earned, so we know the price and the APY. And so we're getting that data from Pendle. So who knows? Could be a few months, but whenever that is claimable, you'll be able to claim it. And you won't claim it on this website, so you'll go claim it on the EtherFi website or Eigenlayer. And in the meantime, we don't have the API set up yet, but once everything is good to go, you'll actually be able to go to Eigenlayer and then go to the Athena website, and you'll be able to see, connect your wallet that you're using for Wise Lending, and you'll be able to see the points that you're actually earning, and the claims will be on that website. So of course, when those happen, we'll have like a link or instructions here. But that's just for the extra purple bubble of APY. The green APY, as you can see, number goes up every single day. And so that just automatically happens. But good question, though. So I kind of wanted to talk about what's about to unfold with our plant. Like, we're at $259,000 total value locked right now. That's in huge contrast between, $200 million that we have in our liquidity for Wise Lending. We need to get $200 million and plus, I would like to get billions of dollars on Wise Lending, on Ethereum and Arbitrum, and eventually we'll be on Base too. So the plan to get there. So the way to get there, I think first we need to really be noticeable and kind of capture the mind share of the current DeFi crowd that's mostly on X. And so in order to do that, we're going to have some good PR and marketing and a good intern account, to be honest. So we are currently in a fundraise right now. So our goals are, raise the rest of the $10 million, and then get as much TVL on Wise Lending as possible. And they're in that order because in doing so, in raising $10 million, we got to be purchasing Wise off of Uniswap during that time. So if we already did raise $1 million, but if I just start marketing and PR right away, and if that is successful, if that does bring a bunch of eyeballs and people start seeing things, Wise token starts going up in price, well, then it's going to be more expensive for us to pay those investors if they're getting in after the price of Wise has already gone up, because it all needs to be purchased off of Uniswap. So that's why we have that order. Right now, I'm vetting good marketing companies. We've never really had a good marketing company for Wise before. We did some one-off things, but I'm vetting the really good ones, like the ones that cost like $15,000 a month, that are serious and they work for, the big companies, like the large exchanges and large protocols. And so it's a learning process for me too, because my specialty is not PR or marketing. And so far, any money that I've paid to market Wise hasn't really received a ROI, with the exception of like my own live streams. So my own live streams and my own YouTube videos and the referral program for Wise were the things that were extremely successful, worked out very, very well. But any marketing companies that I've engaged with have like not really turned an ROI for us at all. And the reason for that is marketing in crypto and PR in crypto is actually extremely difficult, because nobody trusts crypto. Like nobody trusts crypto, and nobody especially doesn't trust crypto ads, for instance. If you see a crypto ad, I mean, the first thing you think of is a scam, to be honest. And the only ads I see nowadays are like for Kraken exchange or for or for like some big exchange, like, or some huge one like crypto.com, for instance, where they're spending millions of dollars per year on marketing. So the marketing that we do, if we are to be effective, it has to really make sense, and we have to understand what we can expect from it. So the company I'm going with, or that I think I'm going with, is suggesting like a 2-part campaign where the first part is PR, not marketing. So PR is something that's that would not necessarily bring us a lot of users that would deposit capital on Wise Lending right away. It would help us secure some more investors for sure. And what PR is it's creating and building up the image of Wise as a brand. Because right now, pretty much nobody knows about us. You know, there's still a few people that like remember the Wise auction, you know, years ago. But us as a, you know, Wise Lending, like most of those people don't know that we actually have been working on and launched a lending platform. And pretty much all of those people don't know what Wise Lending actually does. So the first thing that needs to happen, just to give us like a base of reference for people, is to build that image of Wise Lending as a brand. We could talk about, and we have a great story to talk about too. I mean, we like the fair launch of what we did, the fact that everything is self-funded and community owned, the efficiency of what we built, where you don't really see any other lending platforms who are putting out this kind of APY because they aren't as efficient. They don't have the capital efficiency. So there's great things to talk about. Also, the fact that we put a lot of money into security. You know, there's very few other companies that have spent over $400,000 on security audits. So you know, that just shows that we're super serious about security. By the way, you can see all our audits right here, and active bug bounty for $100,000 right there too. And then just anyone who comes and like messes around with our UI at all has great feedback. Like this is a very well done UI. It's very smooth, and pretty much everybody that's interacted with it that I've talked to has given great feedback and saying, you know, we've done a really good job in crafting this application. So we got to build our base. And so what that means like, you know, Forbes articles in, you know, press releases, in the, you know, crypto magazine sources. And, you know, just, you know, people need to see the press releases and get our name out there. You know, people don't know about Wise Lending. So they see a press release, see a couple other articles talking about it, you know, our story, different aspects about capital efficiency and how we are a great alternative to using Aave, for instance, because we have higher APY. I mean, that's going to kind of put our name out there. So that's not necessarily going to get a lot of people using our product yet, but it's going to put our name out there. Then after that, you know, and this PR includes, you know, going on some popular podcasts, like, you know, I come to mind like maybe the DeFi Dad podcast or the Defiant, you know, the current crypto podcasts that are out there. Part of PR is just people seeing your face, putting your name out there. I do make a lot of YouTube videos, but I mean, we're a relatively small community compared to everybody else. There's not a whole lot of people seeing the videos yet. And so by, you know, cross-pollinating and going on other podcasts, that's just part of PR, putting the face out there, putting the brand out there, putting the name out there, and establishing, you know, good SEO on you know, searches as well. Part of that too, by the way, is you know, getting us listed on DeFi Llama. So we are currently listed on DeFi Llama. But the problem is we don't have enough money in our pools to for them to actually track the APY on everything but ETH. So the Ethereum pool is the only one that they're currently tracking APY on, And we would need at least $10,000 that is not borrowed for USDC, USDT, and DAI. So that's like something that we really, really need. As soon as I can get some of this $1 million that we raised, as soon as I can get some of that converted into crypto, I will definitely, start putting money on the platform just so that we can have that, because that's a huge discoverability tool as well. But yeah, so talking about PR. So once the PR is kind of established, and that's going to take a couple months' time, several articles every month, going on a couple podcasts every month. Also just starting to be a lot more active about talking about ourselves on Twitter. So right now, Wise Maxi, our Twitter reply guy and longtime community member from the start, is doing a great job being a reply guy on our Twitter, but we aren't really putting a lot of information out there. We're just like they see our Twitter accounts, they see Wise Lending, so that's good. But we aren't really putting a lot of information out. And once we start doing this PR, that's, we're going to start making our own tweets that are a lot more informational and getting the name out there as well. So between the tweets, between, appearances on podcasts with myself, and, articles on, reputable sources, people start to be familiarized with Wise Lending as, hey, there's another player in the lending space. Then we can start marketing, and only then we can start marketing. And so then the marketing starts to be a little bit more pointed on going after users to deposit money on the platform. So then that's when we start talking about the APYs and start giving people examples, start making incentives for people to come on over. And so that's a plan, and that's like a 3 to 6 month plan. So this will be going on through the end of the year for sure. And you guys that are kind of have the information already, can be ones that kind of front run all this stuff that's going on and get ahead of that stuff. Because right now we do have a referral program that is active. The only thing you have to do is you have to understand how to use this platform, which is pretty simple. You just have to have a crypto wallet, money on Arbitrum in crypto form, connect your wallet, and then deposit the money. That's it. If you want to get super fancy, you can figure out how to use these power farms. They're extremely simple to use. There's not always arbitrage available. Like, see, the max you can earn is like 7 to 9% APY on stablecoins right now. That's because we're waiting for more people to dump stablecoins on the platform. There's a little bit bigger opportunity in Ethereum right now. You can actually earn 51% APY, but there's also only 42 days left. So you got to consider the fees that are involved there, to make sure that you at least break even if you create a power farm position. At 51% APY, you're absolutely going to break even, by the way. But I already have an open position here, so I need to open a position from a different wallet, which I may do. So yeah, we have the referral program, and all you have to do with the referral program is connect your wallets, and then you'll have your referral link right here. Give people that link, they can sign it, and then all you have to do is show them how to deposit funds onto the platform. So this is something that we can do as a community right now. And, until we finish our raise, which could be, at the end of September, or might go all the way to December, I'm going to say it's probably going to go through the end of the year. 100% of the revenue that this platform is making is going back to referrers. So, take advantage of this time. You've got like almost 6 months to take advantage of a platform that costs millions of dollars to create. This service costs millions of dollars to produce, and you get 100% of the revenue that's being created for people that you refer and that put money on the platform. So, I mean, you don't get chances like that often in life, and this is a chance for you to earn 100% of the revenue, through the end of the year. So definitely something that I'm taking advantage of. Oh, great. We got a bunch of questions in here. PB says, hey, thanks, Peter. I appreciate your unwavering dedication and these daily streamers. Let's go, Wise fam. Hey, I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much for showing up. I recognize you from, several years ago too, when I was streaming then. So thanks for being a long time subscriber for sure. Can we add a scoreboard that shows a green arrow up, a daily increase in TVL? I would love a scoreboard. Yeah, that's definitely something I have on the to-do list. I want a scoreboard not only for TVL, but also for people that are earning points, so that you can compete with each other and earn more points. Increase plus or negative in the last 24 hours. Yeah, I would love to see that too. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. We got another Peter DeVos says, aren't you worried that the Wise Lending ETH side won't work yet? Will scare off investors, that people will think the product isn't quite finished yet? Is only because of the high fees? Okay, so yeah, so we are on Ethereum, but no, I don't think people will be scared away by Ethereum. But also, when you use the app, it really prompts you to go to Arbitrum. So it defaults to Arbitrum, and if you connect your wallet and you're on Ethereum, it'll ask you to switch over to Arbitrum. So so pretty much everybody that goes to our website is kind of prompted to come to Arbitrum. Now, the only way to go to Ethereum is if you manually, clicked here and then went over to Ethereum and then confirmed it in your wallet. And I don't want to close it off. No, I don't think it scares people away. As soon as we can raise a little bit more money, and as soon as I can convert some of that into crypto, there will be hundreds of thousands of dollars on the Ethereum side. And then we could launch the power farms, and then, everything will start working just dandy. So like right now, we just really strongly kind of nudge people over to Arbitrum on the UI. But in a short amount of time, hopefully within the next month or two, we should have a good amount of money on Ethereum that there can be great APY there as well. It's a good question, though. We're just experiencing some growing pains right now because, once we have millions of dollars deposited on both Ethereum and on Arbitrum, it'll be much easier. And we won't have these problems of somebody coming to the UI and being like, oh, I'm the only one using this pool. So it's just growing pains, but that's one of the reasons why, we need everybody to pitch in. If everybody pitched in and put $500 in each pool, or, a couple $1,000 in each pool, whatever you have for savings, then it would be a lot easier. But inevitably, we're gonna have money from the raise. Like one of the reasons why I'm raising right now is so that we can put money directly into these pools. Yeah, so I just want to kind of lay out for you guys how things are going to unfold. We raised $1 million, and we are using the majority of that, the great majority of that, for marketing. And that's not going to go to waste. So you're gonna start seeing articles about Wise Lending. You're gonna start seeing Wise Lending pop up all over the place, and that is going to produce some results. So we're gonna keep trying at it. And like I said, I want to focus on the raise first, so that we don't pump Wise to oblivion too soon, and then it's much more expensive for us with the raise. But that's another reason why I'm starting my streaming on a daily basis on the weekdays now, because I want to start building up my following. I want people to know that they can count on daily streams. I want to build up the number of people that are watching, because these things take time to build. So I'm targeting 2 to 3 months from now to be the time when we're really turning on the gas as far as marketing goes. And I want to build up to that point. So it may seem like everything's kind of small now and there's not a lot of people watching. That's fine. We got to start somewhere. We have accomplished great things. We built a great protocol. We just raised $1 million. that's going to go to help us, bring attention and bring dollar value onto the platform. And we have a great product. So people that do discover our products, they're going to use it for sure. So yeah. All right. Thinking about closing it up here pretty soon since I don't see any more interaction. So if you want to get in, if you want to let me know how you doing, or what's up, any questions you might have, let me know before we close the stream. But yeah, overall, not a lot of activity happening today. You'd expect with the CPI data coming out to have more of a reaction, and it was supposed to be a positive reaction, but it was like a kind of muted negative reaction with Bitcoin. Maybe there's going to be a delay. But yeah, it's been kind of boring for the last several days in Bitcoin. But that's just another reason to use Wise Lending, because, no matter what the markets do, you're always going to find the best APY on our platform, on Wise Lending. Peter says it's good to have you back on YouTube. It's good to be back on YouTube, man. Hey, I'm trying to I'm trying to improve my stream every single day as well. So if you guys are creative minded, help me to come up with ideas for that too, because I would love to make this stream even better than it is now. I would like to know what that looks like. And so if I'd be happy to talk about other interests or other topics, or maybe we could do some games or something between us. But I would really like this to be something that people look forward to, and I'm committing this time to talk to you guys because I want to know how you guys are doing, and be part of the community with you guys. And so just let me know, how's it going, and what you guys would like to see from me as a streamer, as we're looking to build the community. So personally, I think the best kind of thing to build the stream around is really referral income. And so I haven't, I don't have a ton of referrals yet. I haven't referred over $100,000 yet, but that's something that I'm working on. So once I get, more friends and family members, then I'll actually have, a decent amount of revenue coming in. Then I could show that to you guys, and maybe that will, make a light bulb go on in the head for some people when they see it, when they actually see the money that's being earned. I would love for this to be the referrals to be kind of what we build this channel around, helping people to earn more referrals, how to get more referrals, and just showing the progress and showing the success of the people that are being referrals. So I think that's cool. EarthPass says, you're the face of Wise. We all got into the story. Now several years later, let's get the community going again. Dude, I totally agree, man. I totally agree. Let's build an actual community, not like a meme coin community where it's just a bunch of people hyping up, the token or the NFT or whatever. And then as soon as the price tanks, they leave. Let's actually build a real community that is teaching people and helping people on how they could earn high APY on their actual savings. And then, once we do that, then that is going to flow into Wise as well. I can't wait. Here's something I wanted to share with you guys. So our lending platform, it makes money off of the borrowers. The borrowers are paying fees to the lenders, right? You're paying APY to the lenders. 90% of what you pay goes to the lenders, and then 10% to the platform. So that's how the platform makes money. But lending platforms have another way that they can make money, and that is by launching a stable coin. So the two biggest lenders in the space, MakerDAO and Aave, have both done this. MakerDAO has the DAI token, and then Aave has launched their Ghost token. there's a lot of fees that come from that. And because, people who are investing in DAI or, investing in the Ghost token, they're giving their stable coins to MakerDAO or to Aave, and they're getting basically a wrapped version of that. And then either MakerDAO or Aave, they have the stable coins and they could earn interest off that. And one of the ways that Aave earns interest on their stable coins is by US Treasury backed T-bills. So their DAI, it has billions of dollars that is converted into US Treasury backed T-bills and then earning interest. And that's a huge revenue stream. So once, it would be kind of silly to launch a stable coin right now when we're so small. But once we're bigger, once we got 10 million plus at least on the platform, I'm sure that'll happen relatively soon. We can just launch a simple stablecoin that's just like a wrapped version of USDC or something like that, and that will be a whole nother revenue stream for us, where it could like double or triple our revenue just from that stablecoin. So there's really interesting things that we can do once we have some revenue, once we have some activity, once we have some TVL. And we're gonna get there, guys. And building a community. This is the type of community that we can build, and we can help each other. And that's something that won't go away, because the communities that are built off of just the asset price, like, Dogecoin is going up. I mean, if it's one of the big successful meme coins like Shiba Inu or Dogecoin that Elon talks about every once in a while too, sure, the community is always going to be there. But most of the other meme coin communities, like they come and go, and it's like the community isn't sticky. But with a product like Wise Lending, we can build a sticky community because we're actually helping people, and we have a product, we have a service that is basically a high yield savings account that can help people right now and continually help them. And there's not anybody that it can't help, because if you have any money at all, then it can help you. So it's not like, well, I don't want to make that investment. Well, it's not an investment. It's just a bank account, basically, a crypto bank account that earns high yield. So this is something we could really build a sticky community around, and that's why I'm willing to put all this effort into it. This is what I envisioned, when I started out 4 years ago, doing something that you can invest in for the long term. You can build a community around it. It can help a lot of people, and this is really what's blockchain technology and crypto is supposed to be about. Peter says, maybe it's also good to show people how they can convert the ETH network to Arbitrum network and tell them where to go, where fees are gigantically low. Yeah, that's true. So the best place to go is the across.2 bridge. And so, you just click the bridge, and then you connect your wallets, and then you could either have Ethereum or USD coin or, whatever. All the big cryptocurrencies are here. And then you just put the amounts and then click this button, and boom, you can bridge it over to Arbitrum, or you could bridge it back. So if you don't have if you're not using like a centralized exchange, and you just have like a MetaMask or a Rabby wallet with ETH in it or USDC in it on Ethereum, just use the cross.2 bridge. So super easy. I wanted to get the bridge integrated into our platform, but they don't allow iframes, so we can't integrate it into the platform like we can our fiat on-ramp here. So maybe we'll have a button that links you to there soon. But just so that all you guys know, the best bridge in town is for Ethereum and Arbitrum is the across.2 bridge. Yeah. So all right, guys. Well, we're gonna wrap it up there. Thank you so much for your interactions. I really appreciate the interactions. I'm doing this to connect with you guys, so it's great to see when you guys are talking to me in chats. I'll totally let your guys' comments guide the conversation. Like, we can do Q&As forever. And you know, whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever you guys want to know more about, I'd be happy to do that. And then on the weekends, I'll work on my videos. So I'll do streams every single day. Well, at least the weekdays, Monday through Friday. And those are just like kicking it with you guys, kind of, you know, seeing what you guys are up to, hearing your guys' you know, questions and concerns, and just community building. And then I'll make my videos where I've got specific videos that I want to create. I'll make those on the weekends and then put those out during the week. So so thank you so much, guys, for joining. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, of course, as always.